Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into BTS Jungkook boxing and maybe even starring in a K-drama. I thought this was very interesting, and I also wanted to get into the show Singles Inferno and the controversy with Jia. So, hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab your dumpling, tea-spilling mug merch, and let's get into it. The first thing that I wanted to get into is Jungkook and something he posted recently. He posted a new clip on Instagram and it shook the internet. And when I say shook, I mean we died. Some people were shaking, it's a whole thing. And you guessed it, it's another clip of him boxing with his trainer. I wish I was his trainer so he could punch me. Jungkook has been posting a lot more of these clips lately, and it has made ARMYs think that this may be more than just a hobby. And some have even speculated that it was preparing for something, because he just looks like he is doing it well. Is he preparing for a career in boxing, or is he preparing for something else that would require it? People are definitely wondering why all of a sudden so many clips, and of course Jungkook taking this hobby very seriously, happened. I can see why people are wondering this. And most of us, when we adopt a hobby or something new, we simply just try it out, maybe buy a few products that you might need for the hobby, and then watch a YouTube video or something on how to get started, and then you just learn along the way. And you can find out how to do things yourself, and it doesn't necessarily matter if you do it a little wrong, as you have no intention of going pro with it. One of the most fun things about a new hobby is learning the little tips and tricks on how to do it. So people were definitely surprised to see Jungkook hire a professional celebrity boxing trainer to learn this hobby. But Jungkook has the money, and why would he not get professional help to do something? Because we all know when Jungkook does something, he likes to be perfect at it, and with very little practice, it seems like he usually is. But the internet did have some speculation if the training was for something else, and rumors online imagining Jungkook playing a role in a K-drama, specifically one with Jungkook boxing. Maybe it's like a Rocky type film. And then some even say that Jungkook appears like he is in a K-drama when we see him box. I totally agree. Of course, this is all speculation, even if you do believe that this could be a sign from the company or a hint, but we don't know if it's possible yet. I do hope to see him in a show. However, I'd love to see some music first. I have been waiting for that for like what feels like forever. Or maybe he's boxing in a new music video, who knows? Which, by the way, we might be getting new music in March, so I am looking forward to that. There were other ARMYs joking about Jungkook boxing. In one of the previous clips of Jungkook boxing on Instagram, Taeyang commented with a bunch of scared emojis, basically saying that Jungkook looks scary with how he is boxing. There's rumors that Taeyang and Jungkook are living together and even dating each other, but this is just a rumor. So the reaction is that Taeyang is going to come home scared again after seeing that post. Jungkook about to whoop him. I'm kidding. However, if Taekook did live together, Taeyang would probably see Jungkook box. I would assume that Jungkook would have a boxing thing in his home and would practice with it, so Taeyang could be scared 24/7. I do wonder what type of drama Jungkook could be in, and I think the theory is definitely possible, as Jungkook is a great actor, but I think it is less likely right now since their world tour is coming up. I don't think Jungkook would go ahead and miss that for a K-drama. Also, I don't know if it would make financial sense for him to do this, as acting in dramas is very time consuming, and the amount of time it would take for him to learn to box and then also shoot the drama and do the press tour, he would have probably made more by releasing just one mixtape. So maybe perhaps not in the cards right now, and something HYBE isn't thinking about right now. I think it's awesome Jungkook is learning a new hobby and the members are taking time to themselves. And I love that other members are too. We saw Suga post on Instagram where Suga was looking at the Grand Canyon, and then there was also a photo in the same post where Suga was doing the dad squat while taking a photo of the Grand Canyon. I love that we are seeing Suga, but I also want to see exactly what the photo he took looks like. Like, it looks like he took a great photo. I don't think this photo is extremely recent. I think this photo was taken before he went back to Korea. First of all, I am saying Grand Canyon. I'm not even sure if that's it. It does look like it though. It could very much be a photo of a hike he went to in Korea, as they haven't been traveling or doing too much lately. They haven't been in the news too much, as there isn't too much to update on except for whatever they post, which is all great things. The boys being out of the news, it has let other news kind of take over and receive attention, which is not necessarily good, given all the eyeballs are off the boys for a little bit and onto other celebrities. This new show that seems to have popped up everywhere, a show called Singles Inferno. If you aren't aware, here's some quick backstory on the show, bear with me. The show takes 4 men and women to a deserted island with limited supplies, and they date each other. Sometimes there's little challenges and they get to choose who they want to spend paradise with. It's a more complex version of Big Brother, I think. This is a reality show. The show ended up blowing up, and there was a contestant that ended up getting a lot of attention. Her name is Jia. I believe, I could be wrong, that she was an influencer before going following on the show. I think she did have a following on YouTube, and then she recently blew up once going on the show, and people just fell in love with her. She recently got into a scandal where it was discovered that she was wearing fake designer items. She talked about how she initially wore these fake items because maybe she wasn't aware it was fake, and she thought it was pretty. But then when she saw some of the attention she was getting, she felt pressure to keep up this look. And so the scandal and controversy happened here. People felt like they were being tricked, and she tricked her audience into thinking she had a specific lifestyle that she didn't. And I want to preface before I get into this later. I know that this is mainly bad for the reason that it perpetuates a standard that becomes unachievable. Everyone online looks rich, so we think, well, what's wrong with us? We're not rich. And then when you realize the designer items were fake, you think, oh, they were just playing into that, and that can be hurtful. But just FYI, influencers can make a lot of money, but I think it's a stereotype that all influencers are rich, when in reality that's not true. According to several sources and social media managing sites, they claim that the number of influencers are anywhere between 3.2 million to almost 38 million people. If we go by 20 million people, somewhere in the middle, you think all of them are millionaires? It's not the case. We often like to look at influencers or people online, and we like to see them live out lives we can't live out and kind of live through them. And so influencers are aware of this, and they want to help create the fantasy. So they sometimes do things that are not as truthful. And you can't entirely blame her. It's also very much our fault for seeking out content like this, for desiring to buy excessive name brands all the time, and for pushing her to almost feel like she needs to keep up with this thing in order for her to continue to have a job. Jia did apologize for all of this, and she posted a statement on her social media, and she even deleted everything except for the statements. And she basically said that she was sorry, and she deleted all of the fake brands and apologized for the people she hurt. And her deleting everything is concerning because she appears to be missing, and people are wondering if she's actually okay and doing all right, especially her mental health. And we hope she isn't going to do anything stupid to herself. Now, I do want to say lying is never okay, but it doesn't constitute death threats. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It was revealed that she was aware of all the stuff that was being said about her online, and that she was getting attacked on every social media site, and that she was in shock from all the hate. Understandable reaction, because there is a lot. And it bothers me that people who attack children don't get anywhere near the amount of death threats as wearing fake designers. Are you kidding me? Wearing fake designers is not a crime. I probably have fake designers in my drawer. I almost feel like there's a collective group of like 1,000 people that are just waiting for someone to do something wrong, like anyone, and they're just like, this is my moment. The moment I have been waiting for all my life. Death threats, let's go. This isn't justified. It doesn't call for that reaction the internet gave her, even if she lied about everything, like her name, every detail. Then just unstand and leave. Her lying doesn't take food off your table or hurt your family. There's no point in wishing her dead or coming at her like this or coming at her family. That's messed up. This to me just sounds like angry people who are angry at other things and are just looking for an excuse to be a jerk. Cancel culture is not reasonable most of the time. I have never seen cancel culture actually cancel something of use to society. Cancel the government, cancel taxes, cancel billionaires. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more K-pop reaction videos, go to my Patreon, link below. I can't post them here due to copyright, but you can get all sorts of reaction videos and requests. It's a great way to support the channel even more if you would like to. Thank you so much for this lovely comment right here. I love you so much. There will be some videos that will pop up on screen, and I'll see you over there. Bye.